This is the beginning of my Go Gateway house. This is like a school of experience. This is how I came to create Ken Up, Ken Down. This is a package experience that I got from interviewing people in the DMV area and also people in the virtual world. So that is artists, creatives, locals, professionals, students. This is before and during COVID. Here are their stories, experiences, and perspectives. All right, yeah, so let me recap and then dive right into it. Let's get into the bullshit. All right, so born in Georgia, raised in Florida, family's from Trinidad, culture is heavily instilled in you, but you're super Americanized. And then somehow, the first person that ate you love was a white boy down in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. So now let's start from Florida coming to DMV. How nervous were you?
I wasn't nervous. I was ready.
So then you already knew yourself before you came to...
I always knew myself, but I feel like I was still young. So coming to... Like, I always knew who I was, always. Like, I was always very mature for my age. But just coming to Howard made me realize, like, just to be independent and not rely on no nigga or nobody for anything. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Now, keep it real, though. When you came to Howard, was there a culture shock for you?
No.
No?
I'm not, like, super white.
Yeah.
I just like grew up around white people.
Yeah.
But I had like a black friends. Like in high school, I was always with a black group. I didn't like hanging out with white people like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because I have this theory that there's some black people that come to Howard to learn about blackness.
Yeah, no. That's a lot of people. I'm not one of those for sure. I've always been,
okay,
down.
And but that whole freshman year though, you didn't have friends. You said. So
I
was
stuck
that
to
like?
myself.
Were you scared, depressed, or was you like...
I was depressed because I was I didn't feel like I didn't fit in. I just didn't, I don't know. I tried to hang out with a few people, but it was too fake. And I don't like faking relationships or forcing anything. So I was like, let me just be to myself. I got a job. I just was really focused on my money in school and not really friends or organizations. Because at the end of the day, like, organizations are cool. They definitely get you connections, but I feel like I can stand 10 toes by myself,
Okay, I like the confidence. Now, what kind of guys were pursuing you when you first came to DC?
A whole bunch of local niggas and college boys, of course.
Okay.
But I'm not even going to hold you. I did get in a relationship with a local guy. And
your freshman year?
My freshman year.
Okay.
So I was with him.
Same age, older?
Older. Always older. I don't like little boys. I don't. Okay. But yeah, I was older. I spent a lot of time with him and stuff.
Okay, so that's why you didn't have
I wasn't friends for friends, yeah.
Like,
I had me a little...
You was occupied.
Yeah, I had me a local nigga. He had money. Always want to spend it on me, so...
Got a nice car? Yeah, so... You was good.
I was Gucci.
You was good. Okay, all right. So the freshman year, you had a DC nigga, but I wanna understand why a lot of Howard girls say they don't fuck with Howard niggas. Like, what is that?
What are we, like? They stay. Some of them stay on campus. What we about to do in the twin size bed? Like, huh? And college boys be broke, even though it doesn't really matter. Well.
But my thing is, my freshman year in college. That sentiment wasn't there. So why do y'all have that? Like, why y'all off the bat just on it? Like, I need a nigga with money. I need a nigga that can, handle his business. I don't need no little boy.
I mean, okay, it's one thing.
Where y'all learn that from? I want to know.
For me, my mom always held the standard like, hey, if you're gonna give yourself to a guy, make sure he provides for you. But at the same time, she taught like to always provide for ourselves, so we never like needed a guy. So my standards are really high, and when it comes to men, like I don't want a broke nigga. Like, what are we about to do? But I'm not even gonna hold you. When I did have a broke nigga, it was really a great relationship. Like, he showed me loyalty, he showed me love. But at the end of the day, it was like, I'm a Capricorn, so I really like money. Like,
okay.
I need financial security.
Okay.
I can provide that for myself, but I need my partner to provide that as well.
Okay. Now, at what point did you have your squad? Every girl have their girl group, their squad and whatnot. Like,
it was just this year, like my junior year. Okay. It's not even a lot of girls. It's like 2 of us. It's 3 of us all together.
Okay. And so like were you searching for that? Like,
no.
It just... you just found people that were
on the same mindset I was and stuff like that.
Okay. And they also like don't fuck with Howard niggas.
Yeah, no.
Okay. They fuck with just older niggas.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Now, so let me ask you, like, when it comes to like, DC and nightlife, what's your perception about?
I love DC's brunch. I love a good brunch because I'm a foodie, so I love food. So I like going out. It's cool, but I don't really like promoter niggas. Like, their sections be just too crowded, too full. So going out is cool, but I personally would not go out if I don't have a section. So
okay, that's what I'm getting at. So you and your homegirls, are y'all section type of girls?
Yeah, we're not about to. I'm not going to the club if there's no section.
Okay,
that's a dub.
Okay. But how do y'all deal with promoters? Because I'm sure promoters hate on y'all all the time.
How do we deal with them?
Yeah, how do and you guys like, yep, yeah, but
I mean, I'm not gonna fuck with you just because you're a promoter. Like, we have to have like some. We have to be cool. Like, we have to have some type of connection. I'm not just about to talk to you because you're a promoter. That's lame.
Yeah. So you would date a promoter,
No, because you're in the club every night. Like, no, it's not giving that.
Okay. And you and your clique, right? Which is about 3 girls, right? Do y'all have dating rules? Like,
niggas be trying to talk to me and my friends, and we screenshot it and be like, what are you doing? That's not cool. We don't pass him down. Even though some girls be like, girl, I don't care. Go talk to him. He got a bag. But no.
So for real, y'all don't care. I mean, y'all don't pass.
No, we don't pass. I don't like leftovers.
Okay. So I had a podcast and I had a homegirl that came here and she basically. There was a dude that dated her friend a couple years back. And, years later, the dude started talking to her. And she told her homegirl, like, yo, like, I'm talking to the dude that you used to talk to. Is that cool? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. Do your thing. Like, But later on, she got pissed and she got mad and that fucked up the relationship. And the whole friend group got divided. You had to pick sides and shit. So you're saying you and your homegirls, like, once you have a man, he's untouchable to the rest of your.
Yeah, that's girl code. That's like law.
That's law?
That's law.
So why do girls, you hear like, yo, I fucked her and her best friend?
Because niggas are trifling.
Is it the niggas?
Niggas are trifling. I don't feel like, I mean, you have some girls that think it's cool. Oh, girl, let's fuck this nigga together. Yeah, that's cool because I'm not judgmental. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. But by law, like by girl code law, you don't fuck with your friend's ex. Like, that's off limits. No.
Okay. So for you, that's off limits.
Yeah, no, that's not cool.
Okay. Now let's compare DMV. I say DMV because, we got Maryland niggas.
I don't like DMV niggas. I hate them.
So you went from dating a local nigga to now hating them.
I hate them.
So you had a bad experience.
Yeah,
Can we talk about it?
2 or 3 bad experiences.
Can we talk about any of it?
Sure.
Go ahead. Which one was? Talk about the worst. Take us through memory lane.
Okay, so the worst one would have to be. It was a domestic relationship, and I was young too. I was a freshman, so yeah, like it was very violent. Like, we fought and stuff like that. So that was really bad. And then there was another one recently. Like, a nigga told his friends that, like, he just put in a group chat that he, like, was talking to me. And it's like, why you want to be known that you're talking to me? Like, I feel like that was lame. So I feel like that just put a bad taste in my mouth for DMV niggas. Like, I feel like there's some bitches. No offense. But they give me bitch vibes.
Niggas in DMV give you bitch vibes.
Bitch vibes.
But let's talk about the domestic abuse, violence. As much as you can share.
Okay.
Because I want to know how it starts. Like, when you meet him, he's not abusive. Like, first let me ask you, who was abusive?
He was.
None of it.
I could probably say I was verbally abusive, but he was like physically abusive. I don't care what I say. I can say fuck your mom. That doesn't mean you slap me up.
Okay, he was slapping you up.
Okay, so yeah, he like choked me before, drug me out of a hotel room, but he never like punched me or nothing. But it was always manhandling me. Like, I should never be treated like that. Like, I'm a queen, and I wouldn't want nobody beating on my future daughter.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How did it start though?
It started.
Just so other people who are watching can read the sign.
Okay, so it started when we had first broke up, and he had bought me some Yeezys. So he was just like, bring everything down. That's mine. So I brought everything down except for the Yeezys, because it's like, I like these shoes. I'm not giving them back to you. You're not about to give them to no other girl. So I was on my way. This is when I stayed on campus or whatever. So I was on my way to class. No, after I put I brought down the bag full of like old stuff that he gave me, and I gave it, put him in his car. So he was like, where's the shoes? I was like, I'm not giving them to you. So he grabbed my phone and went in the car. And then I was like, give me my phone. He was like, give me the shoes. So I got in the car, and we're like arguing for like an hour. At this point, I done missed class because we were arguing about him not giving me my phone and me not giving him his shoes. So after a while, like, he got tired of arguing. So he's in the driver's side of the car, and I'm on the passenger seat. So he goes, and he just like goes like this and chokes me up and slams like my neck against like the window door. And while he's like forcing it against the door, he's choking me. So I'm like losing conscious. I'm like, oh my gosh. So after he let me go, like, I started crying. So the campus police or whatever was driving past, and they like, are you okay? And I wasn't trying to snitch, but I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, that nigga choked me. So yeah, he went to jail. I didn't press charges though. Okay. They asked me if I wanted to press charges. I was being stupid. I should have pressed charges on that nigga. But yeah, I didn't press charges because I just didn't want to like go like in the court and see him and stuff like that.
So the campus police saw the action, or just saw the after effect of you like
of me crying and stuff like
right?
that. Yeah.
So you told him he goes to jail. Is he like released real fast because you didn't press charges?
Yeah, he was like released the next day.
Did y'all get back after that?
Yeah, we got.
Hold on, now you gotta explain that.
Okay, so I was being stupid. So we had got back, like, we had stopped talking for like 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
But then, soul ties, me still being dumb, like not knowing my worth. We eventually had got back together. It was cool. So we go to New York. So we're having a good time. We got a section, popping bottles. And we found some girls to come in our section. So I was the only girl on the trip. Like, it was him and his homeboy, and then it was just me. So I was really clicking with the girls. Like, I didn't have no girl companies on the trip.
He got some money.
Who?
The dude.
Of course.
Okay. It's just, because we talking about sections, so all right, bet.
Yeah,
okay.
Popping bottles with it. Okay. So afterwards, after the club, like, I was like, I want the girls to come back to our room. And then he was like, no. Like, he was mad because I was being real friendly with them, like, passing them our blunt and everything. And I think I said something rude to him. So when we got back to the hotel room, like, he, like, blacks out, like, I think he slammed me like on the bed, and then he dragged me out the hotel room. It was just a lot.
Like he dragged you out the room?
But I was naked, like by my leg. Like, he was trying to kick me out the hotel room, but nigga, I'm not going nowhere.
Okay. What happens after this?
What happens after this?
Are you still with this guy after this? No, I'm not saying you're with him right now. I'm saying I'm going back.
One more time. It was one more time.
So are you like sticking around because he got bread?
No. Listen,
it's convenient.
So after he dragged me out the room, after that situation, we had stopped talking again. We stopped talking for like another 3 to 4 months, and then we started talking again after those 3 to 4 months. And it was just like, that was the type of ex that was just like, it was really soul ties. But now that I know my worth, I would never go back with him. Like, we're cool. Like, I'm cool with his mom and everything. But me knowing my worth, I would never want to ever be with somebody that physically abuses me. Yeah. But yeah, we had got back together one last time. And then it was the last straw. Like, we had went to the MGM. I got dumb drunk. And then we fought in the Waffle House parking lot. It was real bad. Like, it was real bad. I was being very toxic that night, though. I had threw water in his face. I was drunk. I was talking mad shit. Like, oh, I should have stayed with my ex. Da-da-da-da-da. Just talking big shit. But I don't care I don't care if I said, fuck your mom. Like, don't put your hands on me, nigga.
Okay.
Like I said, I used to be toxic. I'm not toxic no more. Like, I'm learning and growing.
So you would honest. What they
He
say?
would have died if I was me. Would have made his ass on grits. I know, so I was young and dumb. But like I said, a nigga cannot ever put his hands on me no more. No more.
Okay, so now, look, a lot of women get abused, right? And they stay. So, for me, I'm trying to understand, because you said soul ties, but what does that mean to you though? Like, was it the sex? Was it like the money? And when I say money, it's not like, oh, it's like the convenience. Like, when you're with him, you going to be good.
Yeah, it was a convenience.
Okay.
It was a convenience. And just me still being dumb, not knowing my worth.
Was he the type of nigga you can hit up and be like, yo, send me $250 and he would send it? Oh, no.
Yeah, he would pull up and give it to me.
Okay.
So it was very convenient. I got used to that,
Yeah.
Like, I even stopped working because, like, I was always getting money, which was stupid. Just young and dumb. Mm-hmm. Young and dumb.
Okay. And now, I don't want you to put out your homegirl's business, but are they going through shit like that too, or?
No.
Okay. So you are with better friends who keep you grounded.
Yeah, they keep me grounded.
Okay.
My homegirl, she don't be like the niggas I be talking to. Cause I don't know why I be liking hood niggas. But I need to get out of that phase, cause those niggas are no good. I need me a congressman or somebody.
So this dude was a hood nigga.
Something like that.
Okay. So I've had a girl here tell me like she loved thugs. I'm assuming you love thugs too.
I feel like I'm growing out of that phase though.
But what? Like you come from a 2-parent home?
Something like that. I have a stepdad.
Okay. All right. So is he on the thuggish side, or he's corporate, or what is?
No, he's from the hood, but he's the type of hood nigga that found his way.
Okay.
So
does he still have hood nigga ways?
No. He's a very changed, very godly.
Okay. So where do you think your desire for that hood nigga come from? And you can think about it too.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think growing up. Okay, so where I told you I grew up around white people. So when I did get a taste of like the black part of the neighborhood, I was like, ooh, I like this. Like, okay, this is what y'all do. So I really like that. So I guess like being around growing up, I guess. But that's a really good question though.
Okay. Now when you say you were growing out of it, you gotta explain that. Does that mean you've dated other guys outside of what you normally date?
Yeah, so like I had talked to a corporate guy and I liked that he was very intellectual. He opened my mind. We could talk about, he knew stuff. Like hood niggas, they be smart, but to an extent. Like you can't talk about stocks and stuff with a hood nigga for real. Because they don't know about stocks or credit or stuff like that, or how to build credit,
So then tell me, what is so exciting?
The fast life.
Fast life.
The fast life is fun.
Now explain that fast life though. Like with sections, bottles, like.
Yeah, the fast life is just like going out of town frequently, like just randomly. Hey, I need this XY amount of Z money. Okay, I got you.
But you can get that from a corporate nigga too. There's a lot of corporate niggas.
You can. That's why I said. That's why I have faded out. Stop it.
All right. So I get it. Now, what you say your homegirl name is?
Kayla.
Like what kind of dudes does she date? And you don't have to put out her business.
Niggas with money.
But I'm saying, like, is it hood niggas, corporate niggas, or any nigga with money?
Any. But she's not a gold digger though. Like she has her own business.
Yeah. No, like I don't necessarily look at it like if you date a nigga that has money or come from money as like a gold digger. I think like being a gold digger, you actually have to mentally be like, yo, I'm just trying to.
I just
take
want
this
your
nigga
core,
money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing else from the nigga, but like you can want a nigga with money and still love that nigga,
Yeah, for sure.
But you don't want a broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now
none of that.
We're talking about hood niggas, corporate niggas. Let me ask you a big question, and take your time to answer this. Can you date a bisexual
Fuck
nigga?
no.
And why?
Because it's just like you're playing with my health. Not G shit. You're playing with my health.
Okay.
But I don't mind. I love gay people. Like I like having gay friends. I'm not judgmental. But my thing is you're playing with people's health, and that's the final straw.
Well, if you date, explain playing with people's health, because I feel like if you date a dude that's straight, he could still be fucking a lot of women behind.
Yeah, but with that, like it's just like you're putting your penis in somebody's anal and then putting that same penis in somebody's vagina. Like it's just too much.
What if in that period of time that he's dating you, he's not fucking with dudes at all? He's just bisexual, but he's not fucking with dudes at that period of time.
If you're bisexual, you're bisexual.
But he's like, yo, I'm bisexual, but like right now I just want to date women. And I want to date you.
No, you're still bi.
still want to fly? I feel like all black women say no to this question, from what I've noticed. But at the same time, though, black women be like, I love gay niggas. Y'all don't want to date them. Y'all don't want to date bisexual niggas.
Because, like, I feel like
I think it's
if
more
you're
than
gay,
health.
if you like boys, you like boys, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't feel like... I just feel like if that's what you like, stick to that. But some people, like you said, they're open. So, yeah.
But as a guy, if you tell me you bisexual as a woman, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't want to date you because you're bisexual.
Yeah, that's a turn on for them.
Yeah,
because then they're thinking about threesomes and stuff like that.
But for you, no.
That's a dub.
Okay, now let's talk about some raunchy shit. Okay, now. With this guy that you was dating, you know, all the guys that you've been dating since you've been out here in the DMV. You have any cheating stories?
Yes, one time.
you were quick with that
one. One time, because I used to. Okay, after my first heartbreak, I started doing niggas like how they do girls. Like, you want to play? Let's play. So.
Wait, when was your first? When was your first heartbreak?
My first heartbreak was probably like my sophomore year of high school. So I really was a player. So what had happened?
That's way back. I thought you was gonna say like freshman, sophomore year in college.
No, it was a high school.
Okay, high school.
So
you started playing then.
I started playing then.
Okay.
So
what are they saying on the live right now?
They just put a laughing face.
Oh, okay.
But
all right. Yeah,
wait, okay, you said the start. Oh yeah, okay. So
yeah.
I was talking. Okay, my sophomore year of college, I started talking to this college boy. Great relationship. It was cool, but I was still talking to that abusive ex too, right? So I had took. Oh, this is such a bad story, but I had took the domestic boy to a smoking spot that the college boy had brought me to, right? So my dumb self, the college boy had my location. So he pulls up on me while I'm with the domestic boy. So like he was just like standing outside the car like, Alexis, get out the car. I had the seat lean back. Like, oh no, like I can't get out. And so the domestic boy was like, get out the car, like you got caught up, like just admit to it, you got caught up. But I never like got out the car. But at the end of the day, they both still wanted to talk to me. But I eventually let the domestic guy go because it was just like, I'm not about to keep playing. Like,
no,
it wasn't cool.
Wait, so like the domestic dude realized like the nigga, like the college boy was around.
Yeah.
Just because you didn't want to get out of the car, he figured.
No, he figured because I was like acting funny, like.
Okay.
He kind of peeped like, okay, there's somebody else in the picture. You know?
You. And then y'all left.
Did we leave the scene?
Yeah, like the scene.
No, the college boy left the scene first. Okay. I felt so bad.
Okay.
I felt so bad.
But the domestic dude was like, was he also messing with other people? You guys at that point wasn't like.
Yeah, he for sure was.
Okay.
He was a scammer.
Did he not give a fuck?
Did he not care? He cared because I was like his main girl, but he was a scammer, so he always had like runners like running for him and stuff. And I feel like he was fucking the girls because one of the girls had pulled up on me one day. It was crazy. It was the day after he got arrested because his car was still in the in front of the dorm's parking lot. Mm-hmm. So she had pulled up, was like, oh, you fucking with da 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 da. It was crazy, ratchet.
Wait, like she was trying to fight you?
Yes.
And wait, you get buck or like you
I was getting buck. It was 2 against 1. But I was trying to understand, like, what was the beef at? Like, if we
Yeah.
go, what are we fighting for? We're about to fight over a nigga that's talking to both of us. Like, this
That
one.
probably abused her too.
Probably. Oh yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look, I want more Ron cheating stories. Like that one is. That
was crazy to me.
No,
I didn't explain it that raunchy though.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like you're like you didn't want to get out the car. And
it was crazy.
You figured it out. Like, all right. What was the worst cheating that you did that you really felt bad since you've been a player? Where you were like, wow, like I fucked up. Like this is I should have not done it.
I think it was. Hold on, let me think. Okay,
Yeah,
give me a second. A real bad cheating story. Oh, okay, here's one. I think it was like my 18th birthday party. I had a dinner birthday party or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I invited my side nigga and my main nigga. Yeah.
Wait, you invited both of them?
Yeah.
But why?
Because my side nigga was like my friend. So we never had, like, me and the side nigga never had sex. But, like, we would kiss and stuff like that. So I thought it would be cool to bring him. And he knew about the main nigga. So I brung them. I don't know how they found out, like, we were talking. But they found out, and it was real bad. Like, it was really bad.
Did they get into a fight?
Yeah, it was bad. It's bad.
So,
but that was probably one of the worst.
Like, but did you feel bad then, or you feel?
I didn't feel bad for me inviting both of them because at the end of the day, like I said, the side nigga was we were cool. But
you know this how niggas get killed, right?
Yeah, but I didn't feel bad because the main nigga used to cheat. So it was like, okay, tit for tat type.
Oh, so you set it up on purpose.
I didn't set it up.
Come on.
Because I didn't think the side nigga, like I said, the side nigga that was still my friend. Yeah. So I knew he wasn't going to feel some type of way. The main nigga felt some type of way, but I don't know why, because he was a cheater.
But did the side nigga feel some type of way then?
No. He did. But like at the end of the day, they both still wanted to talk to me afterwards. Like, niggas are weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you and the side nigga ever end up having sex?
No. Till this day, never. I think he's like in jail right now or prison.
Okay, so this is back to the hood nigga trend.
But he did need to be a hood nigga. Like, his family owned a restaurant. He had a nice house. Like, it was like, you're being a hood nigga for what? He was a fake hood nigga. Yeah.
He's also he was from the DMV.
No, that was in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the hood nigga love started from Florida, really.
From Florida.
Okay. Okay. So now, let me ask you this, and this is a question I've asked other women that's been on this podcast. Do you think women should finesse men?
Should I think they should? It just depends on the type of guy, because, you know, some guys, they don't be scared to try and finesse women for like some pussy. So why be scared to finesse him out his coin or something like that?
Okay. That answers the question, you know. So if you need to, you would do it.
I don't finesse anymore. I used to finesse, but that was back in my day. Like, I don't need to finesse anymore. Like, I have my own bag now.
Okay. And the question I asked you off camera, I'm gonna ask you now: is it tricking if you got it? You know.
No, it's not tricking if you got it.
Okay. So if a dude hasn't had sex with you yet and he's spending thousands of dollars on you, you don't think he's a trick?
Not at all.
You wouldn't tell your
I feel like that's
this trick.
No, I feel like he's so generous, girl. I ain't even gonna know pussy. He giving me this, that, all that.
Okay. So you respect that dude?
I respect it.
Okay. Because you know there's some girls, they gonna try to bring their homegirls so they can also tag along and get something. You know? you say you're not that. You're not that.
Yeah,
type.
No.
Okay. Now let's get a little deeper.
Let's get deep.
All right. Have you ever had a sugar daddy?
I have had a sugar daddy.
Okay. How old was he?
He was like 40 something.
Okay. That's not crazy.
It wasn't crazy.
Yeah. Some people got 60 years.
I mean, I have this white guy friend. He's really old. Like, he's like an old white guy, but I never had sex with him, and he be giving me money. But we're actually like really cool. Like, I have a great relationship with him. Like, that's my dog.
Is he a mentor?
He's not a mentor, but he used to be a professor in what I'm trying to study. So we be having like good conversations about like my major and stuff like that. And we be talking about like home ownership. Like, he be giving me advice. It's like a really cool white guy. I like him. And we never had sex before. But if I ask him, be like, hey, so-and-so, send me 300, he'll do it.
And do you have to cuddle with him?
No. Like, he's the type of person I'll go over his house and we'll like smoke and drink. And all we do is like, I'll probably like twerk or something. Like, we never did nothing like sexual.
Wow.
I know.
So what is the pleasure for him though? Like, do you ever
just
think
being
about
around
it?
a cute black girl?
So it's a fetish.
It's a fetish. He likes
fetish.
black girls.
Okay. Did she ever be like, let me film you? Like, shit like that? No? Okay. So he's not
He
weird either.
he is kind of weird because he be like, let's have a panty party or let me buy panties. And he'll actually like put panties on, like from Victoria's Secret.
He would put panties on?
Yeah. Like thongs too. I think he's bi. But I don't judge. I don't judge.
Hey, I shouldn't judge either, right? So wait, he would put a thong on and walk around the crib?
Yeah, and like I
And then what
teach
would
him
you
how
wear?
to twerk.
You would teach him how to twerk? Do you
It
spank
was
him?
cool. Nah, none of that.
So he don't even want you to spank him or none of that?
No.
So this is
He's
a
like
easy lick.
Easy. But I wasn't like, my intentions were not to like lick him. Like, I actually really enjoyed our conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
He was cool.
Okay, so are you like, is that done or like that's
He
still,
moved to Arizona, but we still talk like
Yeah.
every week.
if you still need bread, that's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm actually about to hit him up because I want my hair done. And I don't want to spend my own money.
Your
on
hair
it.
looks done.
No, these braids are getting old.
Yeah. These are the quarantine braids.
Quarantine braids, a little something.
Okay. But that's not the 40-year-old. The 40-year-old was
No, the 40-year-old was this man I had met in Tampa. And that was a cool little sugar daddy. Like, I'm a cool person. So, like, my personality gets me a long way. Like, me just holding conversations get me a long way. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I was really young fucking with him. Like, I think I was, like, 17. He paid for me to get my driver's license. What he paid for? He just paid for, like, stuff that I needed, like my college application and stuff like that. It was cool.
Okay, so now it's interesting because like you got your mom, you got your stepdad. Mm-hmm. Like, are they asking you where you getting the money to pay for the college?
No, I always had
application or not?
jobs.
Okay, so they think you paying for it from your job and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
always
Okay,
had
okay,
jobs.
okay,
Yeah.
Okay. So now here's the thing. Mm-hmm. With that whole sugar daddy world, knowing how to use your sexuality to make money, right? Mm-hmm. Did that come to you, or you think the men pursuing you just made you realize that, oh, I'm pretty, so let me use that to make money? Or
I feel like I learned it from my mother. Like, my mom is really pretty. And so I would see, like, she would have, like, the mailbox man come and fix our light for free or something. And she was always cute. So I seen that she didn't have to do nothing. And she would get niggas to, like, put groceries in our house. So I feel like I got it from her. Like, you don't have to have sex to
what
get
niggas?
what you
Random
want.
niggas?
I don't know if they were random. I just know that I would see a man in our house, like, doing stuff for her. And he would never go back to the bedroom. Like, he would do it and leave. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if they met up.
Yeah. Okay.
But I get my moves from my mother.
So you learned the game from home.
Yeah. She's a smart woman.
Was your stepdad in there? In the
He got in my life when I was in elementary school. I don't remember when. It was elementary school. Okay. And we had a rocky relationship at one point. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Okay. Y'all good now? Or like,
yeah, I fuck with him.
Like you see him as a dad? Or now, like,
I see him as a father figure. My real dad, he came into my life. He was always in my life, but he had went to jail. And he came back in my life when I was probably in middle school. So, like, just kind of having a father figure it was there, but it wasn't there. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just learned the game, like I said, from my mom. But I really feel like it's essential for young black girls to have that father figure. Because it took me until, like, me being in college to know my worth. And I feel like if I had my dad in my life to show me my worth, I wouldn't be so stuck on, like, hood niggas, like I said. Because I liked hood niggas because they financially provided. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay, so now, let me ask you this question as a black woman, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you have mentors? You know, like you have role models, you know, because at the same time where, you know, you didn't have a father figure, did you have other women that you could look up to at all? Or that wasn't there?
Yeah, I had like my dad's sister, my aunt. She's so bougie. Like she's an AKA. She like works at the hospital. Like she had her own bag. So I looked up to her because she never had a man since she's been in my life. So it was like, okay, I feel like I could be a boss like her. Don't need a nigga for shit, and just like she's really doing good. So I looked up to her in many ways.
Okay. What are people saying on the live right now?
Heart eyes high, and somebody said shake my head sad. I don't know what they said the shake my head sad part for.
All right, now let me ask you this question, right? Do you feel like you are, you know, being a black woman, do you feel like you are in competition with other race of women?
I don't see anybody as a competition.
Okay. Because, you know, you often hear black women saying, these white women are taking all our men. These Asians are taking our men. Like I've had, you know, my homegirl came in and did a podcast. She was like, Asians and Latinas are saying nigga now because niggas that they're fucking with allow them to use the N-word, and now they're running around here saying the N-word, and it's just like niggas is giving attention to other race of women all the time. Do you feel like that's happening, or you feel like you got your niggas on lock?
I got my niggas on lock. On lock. Yeah. I don't be worried about the other women's and what they got going on.
Yeah.
None of that. Yeah.
Okay. That was an easy answer. Now let's dive into you saying that you are okay with dating a nigga that's ugly. Break that down for us.
Because it's not always about looks. Like, as long as you treat me how I want to be treated, and we have a great connection, you understand me, you treat me good, I don't care about your looks. It's way more than the looks. Because girls be having fine ass niggas, but they ain't shit. I'd rather have an ugly nigga that is the shit, you know?
Yeah. But how does an ugly nigga approach you?
How a cute nigga approaches you.
It's like, so you want the ugly nigga to act like he's cute.
Be confident.
Okay, be confident.
Like, if you're ugly, be confident.
Okay.
Because it's really about your soul. It's not about how you look on the outside. Like, if your inside is pure and you're genuine and your intentions are like pure, then you're good in my eyes.
Yeah, that was deep though. Like you're saying, it's about the soul.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you've dated an ugly nigga before. Mm-hmm. Was that like long term or was that short term? Like,
it was long term.
Yeah. And the whole time you knew he was ugly. Like you never ever.
His personality made him cute. So like,
so you forgot that he was ugly.
Yeah, I forgot that he was ugly. Yeah, he treated me so good. It was just like, you're not ugly to me.
Okay, but when it was over, you were like, yeah, this thing.
No, we ended good. Like, I don't try to end none of my relationships bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And right now, do you have somebody special in your life?
No.
No. Okay.
None of that.
Okay. Now, when you say you got your own bag, let's break that down.
Oh, like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you like, now you don't need no nigga.
I don't need no nigga. Okay, so a lot of the Howard girls like to get their makeup done. So I do makeup. Most of my clientele is like Howard students. I do 2 gyms. You can't really see them, but yes, I do that. And I'm in the process of having my own sunglasses line. So yeah, and I was a server at Del Frisco's, and then I was working at this military school. I was like a military school teacher. It was for the government. So yeah, and I put all that money in my savings account, so I don't feel like I need anybody for anything except for God.
Except for God? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're religious?
I try to be. Sometimes I get stared off a track, but I know that like God is my solid foundation.
Okay. And your group of friends, are they also like religious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. You spoke about your homegirl having her own business and stuff like
yes.
that. Like, is that what brought y'all together, or did she inspire
you?
No,
what brought us together is we hung out for the first time like my sophomore year or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, she's kind of mean like me. She voices her opinion. I loved her mindset, and we just vibed. Like, a lot of the girls were kind of weak to me. Like, they didn't understand like not my rudeness, but they didn't. Sometimes I can be mean, but it's not. My intentions are always pure, and she understood that. Like, oh, she don't mean no harm. She just got a slick mouth. Because I'm Trini, we like got a slick mouth.
Yeah. No, trust me, I know that much about Trini. My homeboy, like I told you, he's Trini, and yeah, he always talking shit, but he a good nigga. Like,
Not weak. Yes, they was weak.
What you say?
Somebody said not weak. They were very weak.
Yeah, so
like weak-minded, not strong-minded. Like they were pressed to be with college niggas. Like, why are you pressed to sit in a dorm with a twin-size bed?
I mean, look, I haven't been in college in a minute, but when I was in college, the girls were still fucking us.
I know.
We all they had. So I think it's because y'all in the city. You think? Or am I wrong?
I feel like it's just a mindset.
All right, so I went to an all-white school. It was like 30K, mostly white. But it was in the middle of nowhere, UMass Amherst. So it's like, it wasn't like we were in a city where she can leave us and go find a local nigga.
Nigga, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you think that plays a role in y'all? Because y'all have mad options. Y'all have Maryland niggas, DC niggas, Virginia niggas. Like, you can even go to Delaware if you want, you know? You don't think that plays a role?
No.
No? So you came in the game like, I don't fuck with these young niggas. You don't fuck with no nigga your age.
I did, and I didn't. It was cool. The relationship taught me a lot about myself. It taught me like how to properly love somebody and not be like It taught me how to be selfless. Okay. So yeah, but I wouldn't recommend it. No, no young niggas.
You still wouldn't recommend it, even though like you learned about yourself.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay. And let's talk about older niggas and young and niggas your age, like sexually. Like, do you feel like older niggas are more experienced or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. They know what they're doing, the spots to hit, you know.
Okay.
But younger niggas be having a whole bunch of energy. It's like, okay, relax. Like, seriously.
So the younger nigga lasts longer but the older nigga knows the spots? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you prefer? Do you think there's a time limit to sex?
It depends. Like if we're lit, then it's like, ooh, let's go all night. But if I don't even like sex for real.
Oh,
I really don't. I don't. Like, it's cool, but I don't be geeked. Like, I don't be pressed for sex. Like, I can go months without it. I really just like, you know, getting head. That's about it. But yeah, I'm not pressed for sex. It's not something that I'm pressed for. It's not like, oh, it's so good, I need it every night. Yeah. Like,
okay, so now if you're with somebody and you really like them, mm-hmm. and sex is not such a big thing for you, so then where does the connection really come from? Just conversations and doing things together?
Mm-hmm. My vibe, just our like how we vibe.
Yeah.
But like once a nigga get it, he be like too clingy. That's why I really don't like having sex. I don't like giving my vagina to everybody. Cause
you think niggas will get clingy.
Yes, I don't like that.
So you're
and I don't feel
holding
like
yourself of pleasure because you're afraid that
I told you it's not pleasure to me like that. Like, okay. I don't really be like, oh, this feels so great. Like,
do you think that you have had amazing sex?
When I'm lit.
Okay.
Like, I have to be lit. Like, I don't like having sex if I'm not lit. I don't know why.
Have you had, most of the times that you've had sex, have you been drunk?
I have to be something. I don't have to be something, but I really, like, I be over it. Like, boy, get off me if I'm sober. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, our lives about to end in a minute and 50 seconds.
Wait, how do you know that? Does it say it?
It says you have a minute and 40 seconds remaining.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can wrap up too. What time is it?
You're good.
Oh, it's good?
Yeah, she just texted me and said it got delayed.
Okay, now, so then let's talk about OnlyFans.
Let's talk about it.
As a woman, what do you think about OnlyFans? Be honest, because I'm sure y'all talk about this shit.
Get your coin, sis.
Because me and my boys, we talk about it in the group chat all the time. You know, what do you think about OnlyFans?
I feel like get your coin, but at the end of the day, just know that whatever is on the internet, it's on the internet for good. Forever. But like I said, I'm not judgmental. I fuck with anybody. Like, if you're so pissy, do your thing, sis. But yeah, make your coin.
Okay.
I personally wouldn't do it because of like where I'm trying to go in life, and I don't want my nudes to be online forever. But if that's girls is getting houses and cars off of OnlyFans, so hey, make your coin, sis.
Now, keep it real. Your homegirl, I forget her name.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
If she was like, "Yo, girl, I'm about to get an OnlyFans," how you gonna respond to her?
I'd be like, make your money, but just remember that whatever you post is gonna be online forever. So if you don't want like your future boss to see it, then I don't think you should post that type of content. But if you want a quick little coin, do your thing.
Yeah. Okay. And like when it comes to like, you know, you guys finding niggas with money, do you guys go searching for it or it comes to y'all easily?
It comes to us. Like, I probably say most of like the rich guys I do with me, it would probably be while I was working, like our live ended. But it'd probably be like while I was working at like Del Frisco's or at the club or something. Mainly at the club. Niggas like be showing out.
Oh no, so you can download it. Oh, you can save it. Share this time. Alright, so Del Frisco's?
Yeah, and at the club.
Like, you go to Park?
I love Park.
I heard there's a lot of old niggas there with money.
I love Park.
So you had that experience.
I mean, I'm really cool with the DJ, so...
Was it Quicksilver? Oh no.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't him. But yeah, I like Park. Park is one of my favorite places to go to.
Okay. So I'll probably see you around there then, cause
yes, whenever they open up.
Yeah, because my homegirl works there, so she gives us tables too.
Yes.
It's like it's really dope. But girls keep saying the niggas there are old, and
I like old niggas. My preference is older niggas.
Okay.
But every time I go there though, the niggas they be like young niggas.
Really? I've heard opposite. Like I've told girls, yeah, let's go to the park. They're like, oh man,
I mean,
old niggas.
Yeah, it is like a growner crowd. You won't get the same type of crowd if you go to like St. Ives or St. Ives. It's like
I don't even know how to say it, but I say St. Ives though.
St. Ives. Okay, so it's like a different type of crowd, but I prefer.
Wait, St. Ives is young, and you're like from your perspective. Okay.
But I like Park and Griffin and stuff like that. They're grown and sexy, even though I'm young. But I don't like being around people my age, like I said.
Okay. Now, when you go out though, like, do you think you look approachable?
Is that even a question?
like I'm saying no. When I say approachable, it's like listen.
I get what you're saying.
So mean, like it's
I'm friendly.
Like okay, all right, that's my question. Like
I'm real friendly.
Okay, there's some girls like they with their homegirls and they just there to look bougie and film themselves like little quick.
I don't dance a lot though at the club. Like I do like just be like on my. I have to be real drunk to like twerk and I will twerk, but I don't like to sweat. I'm not that type of girl that'll be in the middle of the dance floor like really fucking it up,
Yeah. So if a nigga grab you, the dance
hell no. I don't like that.
Even if you go with your nigga, you still don't.
Yeah, if it was with my nigga, I'll fuck my nigga. Like I'll really like twerk on him in a section and stuff. Yeah, that's my nigga.
But it has to be in the section though.
In the section.
So you trying to tell me like if it's not a section, you're not going?
No, I be wearing heels. I like to sit down. Like no.
So you like to be looked at, like
I like to be seen.
The mannequin over there.
Yes,
That's you.
If I'm going out and I'm taking time on my hair and makeup, I'm going to be seen. Like yeah.
Okay. So you think there's a misconception? Cause like like you're pretty. I'm sure your homegirls are pretty too. You think it's a misconception, like, cause guys be like, yo, they look mad bougie. Like, is there a misconception? Like, are you guys always cool with niggas approaching y'all, or like?
It just depends, cause it's just like.
Or y'all judgmental, like as soon as a nigga walk up, you look at your homegirl like, like how are y'all when niggas is like. I feel like if a nigga's coming, maybe he need to come with a bottle first. Like, hey, listen.
You just gotta come correct. Like sometimes
I'll
be like, I'll look at a nigga and be like, okay, now what made you think you could come approach me? Like, what made you think you could come up here and have a chance? But I don't know.
Does that have to do with height?
Height is definitely a big factor. If I'm
Okay.
taller than you with my heels on, it's a dub automatically.
Okay.
It's clip. Breath is one thing. You have to have good smelling breath.
Yeah.
You have to dress.
Yeah.
And you have to be confident. Like I said, even if you are ugly, it's your demeanor. You could be ugly with the fine ass nigga demeanor. It's how you carry yourself. If you like think you're a boss, then carry yourself like a boss. Speak like a boss. You know.
Okay. Cause y'all can read the energy. Y'all can
Yeah.
read the vibes and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, with quarantine, are you? I'm sure niggas are sliding in your DMs and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Are you entertaining anybody right now?
I entertained one person for the first, because I just got back into the DMV like yesterday or 2 days ago.
Okay, bet.
I entertained this one nigga.
Dang, he fucked it up.
He fucked it up. Like, he fucked that shit all the way up. First of all, he video recorded us together and put it in his group chat. That's some bitch shit. Like, don't do that. So he did that, and that was weird. That was like...
Well, how did you find out?
Because one of my homies was in the group chat, and they told me. And now one of them...
Wait, he recorded you having sex?
No, he just recorded that we were with each other, and without my consent. Like, that's lame as hell.
So
you look like a fan.
Even in that time, you didn't notice he was filming.
I didn't know he
like
was
sneaky
filming. It was sneaky, and that's
not good.
weird.
Yeah.
That's like weird. Like, that's some bitch shit.
So you
and why
trying
would
to
you
gain some clout?
Some clout. Like, I think that was weird. That's why I was like, DMV niggas put a bad taste in my
Damn,
mouth.
that's bad.
That was weird as fuck. Like, I don't like shit like that.
And this is a nigga that you was gonna fuck.
I'm trying to think. I wasn't gonna, like, I don't take niggas seriously. So I knew I wasn't gonna take him seriously, but I definitely was like, I was gonna, like, chill with him, vibe with him.
Yeah.
But take him seriously and stuff like that, nah. But it was clipped. Like, don't ever fake record me without my consent. That's weird. And then put it in the group chat. And then, yeah. And then he lied and told the people that we had sex raw. Like, it was bad.
Damn, he lied on his dick too.
He lied on his dick too. It was real bad. And I really felt some type of, it was like, damn, like, I really gave you my time of day. Because I be bluffing with niggas. They be like, okay, let's link. I be like, okay, we gonna link, don't ever link. So, like, the fact that I actually linked with you, like, yeah.
Damn. Maybe when y'all linked, he felt like he wasn't gonna get it, and then he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna
I kind of feel like because he had paid one of my bills but it was a scammer card thing. So it's not like he was paying my bills with his real money. Yeah. So I guess he felt like, oh, he had me because he paid a bill or something. But like, nah, I don't like niggas that kiss and tell. That's weird.
So did he, when him paying the bill, I'm sure he had some expectation from this.
Yeah.
Shit. And he didn't get what he expected.
No.
So
I felt like he felt some type of way.
Yeah.
But that's
whack,
weird.
though.
Yeah, that's weird.
Are y'all in the same kind of friend group type of shit? Because you said your homie was in the group chat.
We're not in the same friend group, but the homie that sent it to me, like, we was cool. Like, I really liked him. Like I said, I don't take niggas seriously, but that was somebody that was high on the roster. And now he really thinks that me and the boy, like, did stuff. So I was like, okay, now.
Oh, okay. So the homie that was in the group chat that saw it was somebody that you actually liked.
Yes. Yes. So now it's like, damn, it was like, I don't fuck the homie and all that. So it's like, niggas are lame as fuck.
But here's the thing, though. Here's a real question. How come you like this homie, but he doesn't know? Or does he know that you like him?
Yeah, he does know.
So, but have y'all done anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my little boo.
Oh, okay. So he's hurt then.
He's hurt.
Got it.
But I didn't know that was his friend. Like, and I didn't think the boy.
Oh, so this was random. Like, he just sent you the video. Like, yo, boom. Like, this is.
Yeah. So it caught me off guard, and I was like, okay, so now it looks like I'm fucking with the homies now, and it was a whole bunch of hoe shit going on. I didn't go off because I wasn't surprised. I was like, you're weird. Why would you do some weird shit like that? But at the end of the day, like I said, DMV niggas to me are some bitches. So,
but that shouldn't change your perspective on the whole DMV.
It changed my perspective.
Because that's just one nigga. Was he from DC, Maryland, or Virginia?
He lived in DC.
But where's he from?
I don't know. I just know he lived in Northeast.
Okay.
It just put a bad taste in my mouth. It was a dub.
I mean, you out here for a while, so who else you gonna fuck with?
I'm about to go. I'm about to leave DC.
You about to leave DC?
For the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys are like doing online schooling right now.
Yeah, that's over too. It ended like last week. Our finals was last week.
Okay, so you guys don't actually have to be here.
Not until August. Hopefully we can go back in August.
Yeah. Because nobody knows. Maybe you guys might have to do
online school again. I mean, online school was cool. And I found the answers.
But it's whack though, because like I need DMV to be popping this summer. Like I live for the summer out here. You know what I mean? Like I live for Griffin. You know what I mean? Like St. Eve's. Like vibes. Fucking. What's this one place? I don't know if you've been there. Decades.
The rooftop on Decades. Yeah, so lit.
Oof. All right. So you want another shot?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you fake drinking right now.
No, I'm not. I was baby sipping it.
Oh, you was baby sipping it?
Yeah, I didn't take it to the head. I wanted
to. You had me do that shit?
I wanted to ease my way in. You have to take one with me. Oh, you are? I'm taking it. I'm having a great conversation so far. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, same here. Like, I love your honesty. Like,
you love my honesty?
Yeah, of course. Like, you keeping it real. You sharing your stories.
Quarantine.
Like, women like you. I mean, and I met women like you. Like, it intimidates men.
I know. I don't understand
like
why.
When I post that and niggas be like, "Oh my god, why is she saying all of this shit?" I'm like,
"All right, let's do a cheers."
Ass nigga, like,
cheers to our podcast.
Wait,
no, we have to do another one. My nails looked ugly in that.
Okay.
Okay, come on. You gotta shout out your podcast.
Go Gateway Podcast. Check it out. We kept it raw today.
Very much.
Raunchy as fuck. She going to Love and Hip Hop right after this. I post this shit, Love and Hip Hop.
No, I don't want to be on Love and Hip Hop.
No? Too toxic?
Yeah, and that's a bad image.
Yo,
I'm trying to be a college professor.
Dead ass? Oh, we gotta talk about that.
A Black History college professor.
Did you take your shot?
No, not yet.
You about to fake take it? Like,
no, I don't want to take the whole thing. I'm gonna do half.
Alright. Because I'm gonna take the whole thing. You doing half? I'm doing half too. Fuck it. It's crazy, yo. Like, nigga really lying on his dick. Like, if I catch any of my niggas lying on their dick.
Lying. It's one thing to say we had sex, though, but to say we had sex raw, stop fucking playing with me. Now you're playing with my health. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Seriously.
All right, now let's talk about this. You want to be a college professor?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so where did that passion come from?
Okay, so when I was in 11th grade in high school, I took a dual enrollment course at Bethune-Cookman University. So if you don't know what dual enrollment is, it's basically while you're in high school, you take college credits at like a local college and you receive that college credit before you even get into college. So I took my first African studies course and that just opened my eyes. I was like, wow, like why am I learning about like my history at this far late in the game? At this point, I was like about to graduate high school. Why am I just like deeply learning about my history? So I did want to go to college to be like a pediatrician, but I was like, I don't like science.
Yeah.
So I was like, I should be a Black history professor. And that's what I'm going to do. I started looking up like how much they get paid. So like at the white colleges, they pay their professors 6 figures. So I want to like work at like UCLA and Harvard and teach them about their history, their Black history.
That's dope. That's really dope. So is this about to be your senior year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're done with your junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and are you doing well in school or you?
Yes. Yeah. My freshman year though, I did bad.
Because of the nigga.
Because of the nigga. I was just always with him.
Okay.
But ever since then, I always had A's and B's.
Okay. Like, since you became a player, since you started playing niggas.
I haven't even been a player for real. I just been single. Like, I don't take niggas seriously for me to play them. For me to play somebody, I have to actually, like, fake like I'm your girlfriend or something like that. Like, I tell niggas, hey, I'm single. This is what it's about to be. I probably won't take you seriously, but we could be cool. We can have fun.
Okay. And have you ever had a nigga cry in front of you?
Yes, that's just ugly as fuck.
I don't mean to laugh, but that answer was real quick. All right, so walk me through that. Why is it ugly? Like,
I had went through a nigga phone. I was like, oh yeah, it's Clip. I'm about to leave. He gonna cry, real tears. Oh no, I love you. Stay. It's just like I done already caught you cheating. But me, I be so forgiving. I always believe people deserve second chances. So I be taking niggas back. I give them a second chance. But then after you do me wrong the second time, it's like, okay, now you really got me fucked up. You know?
Yeah. So you caught him cheating. He cried, and then you felt bad. You took him back.
I didn't know. Listen, when he cried, I still was done. It was like 3 days ago. He kept going hard, like pulling up to my job, like was pressed.
Well, you said this happened 3 days ago?
No.
Oh.
I said it happened like 3 days ago that I took him back after that time. You get it? So he cried, and then 3 days after he cried, like he was pulling up to my job and going hard. So I was like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Hold on. See, I've never been the type of nigga that can do that, right?
Do what?
Like cry, like really try to like do all that I can to get a girl or get her back. But I've heard over time that it works.
It does.
But how the fuck does it work? I just don't
like
get
all
it.
you care, fake care. It's like you're showing effort, you know?
Effort? A nigga showing up at your job? That's fucking
That's
creepy.
crazy. Yeah, I know. Come to look back at it, it's crazy. But, you know, dumb, naive, young me was like, oh, he cared. He put him at my job. Like, okay, let me give him a chance.
And this is knowing that this nigga cheated.
Yes.
But then you like, he cares, he's gonna change. And
yes, just young and dumb. Young, dumb, and naive.
Okay. That's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy. Because, like, if that's the case, then I'm gonna start crying in front of a lot of women.
Don't do that. That's ugly.
I'm joking, but it's like,
that's
how the
ugly.
fuck, like, you know, that's crazy. Like, you just cry your eyes out and then the girl just take you back? Like,
no.
That's just wild, man. No. I'm not impressed with that from both sides.
That shit is ugly.
Like for me, like if a girl's done with me, that's it. Fuck it. It's
so
over.
You don't care?
No, even if I care, I got too much pride.
Yeah.
To like, cause like my thing is like, maybe it's stupid, but I don't want you to have one up over me.
On me, right?
Like I don't want you to ever open your mouth and say, "Remember, nigga, when you was on your knees crying?"
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Remember I had you crying, nigga?
Exactly. And I feel like a woman would say that shit when y'all fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, yeah. Like I would do the bare minimum, scratch the surface. If she don't want me back, then that's it. I'm gone.
Clip.
You know, that's it. Like you find another one. But I think some niggas just be possessive. Like
they do. That's niggas' problems. They just want something or somebody they could own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you have you been in a situation with a person where like you felt like he owned you?
The toxic
dude. And in that case, is there any love at all? Like do you, or are you just tricking yourself to think you love him? Like,
for me, I felt like I thought I loved the person, but I didn't know what love was. Like, you can't love somebody until you fully love yourself. And at that time, I didn't love myself because I kept taking him back. And you not going to take a nigga back that went at you domestically, you know, if you love yourself. So, yeah, it wasn't love.
Now, those 3-4 months where you guys were not together, were you constantly thinking about him?
I was. Not constantly, but he would come across my mind.
And you were not fucking with other dudes?
It was probably like one other person.
Okay.
It was never nothing serious, though. I don't try and get serious with niggas because I feel like that shit is just a setup.
So, and that dude can never come back?
I'm cool with him. Like, I'm cool with his mom. Like, I'm probably gonna go to his mom's house tomorrow. Like, I seen
So
him.
the
Like,
nigga's still around.
he's not still around. I would never have sex with him.
Okay.
I would never like be on that type of level, but as like that, we're cool. Like, it's no beef. But
even if he was like, yo, like, I want to take this serious, like,
I already know how it's going. We're both Capricorns and shit not gonna work. Okay, like, okay. I know him by
even
now.
If you wanted to put a ring on your finger.
Hell no, I would never get married to that nigga. It's too toxic.
It's too toxic.
And I'm not, like I told you, I don't want to be toxic
anymore.
Okay. Trying to grow.
Did you at some point love being toxic?
Like, when I'm drunk, I be like, let me say this nigga be toxic. But no, I don't think it's cute. Like, you should always want to grow as a person and leave those negative ways behind. Yeah. So that's what like when I drink, I like to hit up old people that I shouldn't hit up. So that's what I'm trying like not to do. Like, that's toxic. Like, why are you getting drunk and texting your old niggas? Yeah. For what? And of course, they're still going to take me back. But I feel like that's lame, and that's something that I definitely wanted to stop doing.
And do you have homegirls that you can consult with? That
but my friend Kayla, she be making me feel, that's why I like having a tough friend. Because she be like, why the fuck are you still talking to that nigga? Like, what? You're stupid. Like, stop doing that shit. Yeah. But then I have my other friend, Jordan. She looks at both sides of the story. She'd be like, okay, I understand why you're doing this. Yeah. And I don't think you should. Like, she explains why. Okay. My other friend, Killish, is going to tell me, like, no, bitch, you're dumb as fuck. Like, yeah. Okay. I need that tough love, but, yeah. Okay. I got to learn on my own. I feel like I'm doing good, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, it sounds like you got your shit together. Like, you know, you don't need no niggas' money.
I don't need no niggas.
But, like, you know.
But I like I said, I like saving mine and spending theirs.
That makes perfect sense. Like, you know, even when you're married, I feel like that's how it goes. Like,
as it should.
You know, okay. And so, do you feel like it's an entitlement though, to feel that way?
I don't feel like nobody owes you anything, to be honest. So no, I don't feel like it's an entitlement. But if I'm giving you a piece, like if I'm giving you my body and I'm giving you my time, you should feel like, okay, let me make sure that she's okay in any shape or form.
But you don't even like sex.
I don't. It don't have to be sex. It could be financially or mentally making sure I'm okay, you know?
No, I'm talking about for him, for the nigga. Like, so if you don't like sex, do you think the niggas are enjoying sex, the sexual experience?
Of course.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So, but
just because I don't like it, like, okay,
are you still active?
Yeah, just when I say I don't like it, it's saying I'm not pressed for it.
Gotcha.
Like, I'll do it, but I'm not pressed. Like, it's not something that I need.
So you never initiate sex?
No. I'm never the one to be like, oh, let's fuck. If I'm drunk, that's toxic me. Like, oh, I'm on this motherfucker 42. But yeah, I'm not just about to, hey, let's fuck. Yeah, no, that's lame.
Oh, yeah? Okay. But if you're in the room with the nigga and you are horny, how do you signal to the nigga like you want to fuck?
It depends. Because if it's my nigga, I'm going to just blame out, tell him, like, I want to fuck. Okay. But if it's somebody, yeah, no, I don't initiate it. I don't even like shooting my shot at niggas. Okay.
So if you laying in bed with a nigga, he's not your nigga, but you know, it's a nigga that, you know, you still fuck with. You still fuck the nigga. Like, you're not going to initiate it. And so you can lose out on sex and not say shit.
Yeah.
And still be horny.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You're not the first woman to say that, but I still don't get it. Like,
I don't even be horny like that.
Okay.
I don't.
So you still haven't probably met the right guy.
Please.
What?
It's not that I haven't met the right guy. That's not an important factor to me. Like, people really think like sex be everything. That shit is not nothing.
Okay.
To me.
Okay. I mean, when do you think about marriage, or you don't get married?
Yeah, I want to be somebody's wife, but no time soon.
I mean, you're going to want somebody that you're going to want to have sex with, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit going to be boring as fuck. Like,
I know.
Imagine, like, because you know, like, when you are in a relationship at some point, y'all don't have sex like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, when I was in a relationship, I had it every day. That shit was like, okay, what the fuck? Like, every day, nigga, every day. Like, literally, the only time we wouldn't have it was if my period came on. But it gets tiring.
Okay,
like,
so
okay.
wait, was it the toxic nigga?
No,
Okay.
this was the college nigga.
The college nigga.
But I really liked the college nigga.
Oh, he was, because I remember you was like too much energy type of shit, whatever.
No, I liked him because he was very sweet, very caring. Like I told you, he taught me how to be selfless, like not to just think about myself, you know. Yeah. So I liked him. He was very sweet. So like our sex, we actually had a connection, you know. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't mind doing with him, but it was like, okay, every day. And then I'm not a morning person, so like morning sex, I'm not with it. Like our breath stink, like we ain't even wash the sleep out of our eyes, but you want to go inside me, like no. Okay. I really think I'm better off by myself.
Wait, but that's not why y'all stopped talking.
No, we stopped talking because he dropped out of. He didn't drop out. He got kicked out of school, so I was like. Instead of he had to go back home.
Damn. Was he wilding out?
No, he just was. He didn't know how to balance. Like he had a 9 to 5. He had to focus on trying to keep me happy too, and then school. It just wasn't balancing out.
Yeah, you had to put yourself in there, like so. You were one of the reasons why the nigga is not in school.
I'm not
one
of the reasons why because I made honor roll that year. So if I could be on my shit, I would tell him like, "Yo, wake up for class." He want to wake up for class. So that was on his part. Like I tried. He was
trying to have sex in the morning.
No, it was because he was trying to juggle like school and stuff, and I require a lot. So if you're fucking with me, you gonna make sure I'm straight. So I guess he was just like overwhelmed, and I shouldn't have put that much pressure on him because at the end of the day, he was still in school just like me. But I don't know. I just
did he have to provide for you?
We provided for each other. Like we both made sure each other was straight. But that's when I didn't have a car. So he would take me like everywhere I needed to go type. Okay. But like, yeah, we both took care of each other. I didn't expect much from him because at the end of the day, I know he wasn't like the hood niggas I was used to. He was still a college boy. So he didn't have the coin that I was used to.
But you was okay with
I was okay with it. I was okay
because you fell for
I
him.
really liked him. Okay, I really did.
Because it's like you could have easily went back to a nigga that could take care of you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know mm-hmm. Did you cheat on this college boy though? Oh, you
One
did.
time.
You did. Okay.
It was Miami spring break.
Ooh, what happened?
Okay.
Was it in the closet?
No, he had found out because I don't like I'm stupid when it comes to cheating. Like I'm not a good cheater. Okay. So anyways, it was a nigga that it was somebody I've been texting. Like I was talking to this nigga for a long ass time, but we just never linked. So I was in Miami. I was like, pick me up from the airport. So he was like, okay, I got you.
He lived in Miami.
He lived in Miami. Okay. So
but you were still talking to him while you were in DC.
Yeah, I've been talking to him even before I went to college, but we were like on and off. Gotcha. So I never linked with him. So I was never fucked until I got to Miami. So he picked me up at the airport. He picked me up in a nice Benz, an AMG.
Like, you fucked it up. You like college boy.
College boy home. Okay, no, listen. Yeah, took me up in a nice AMG Benz, Whitney Whoop, and then we went and got some food. The food was good as fuck, like good food. And then like a day or two later, we went. Have you seen? You know who Salt Bae is? Like Sopa? Salt Bae, the guy that has the restaurants, and he like sprinkles the salt
I don't know but I don't know who that person is, but okay.
You don't? You know the meme where it was like a guy putting salt on like a piece of steak, and he had like glasses on in the meme.
Damn.
Well, anyways, his restaurant is like NUSR, like it's an expensive ass restaurant. So he took me there. Okay. The bill was like $700-800. It was a good time.
$700-800?
That's the norm. I love fine dining. Like I love fine dining. So that's the norm.
That's the norm.
Yeah, for two people in a fine dining restaurant, that's the norm.
So hold on. You got me speaking Arabic.
No, yeah, we went there. Then after we went to this bomb hookah spot, the vibe was amazing. So the college boy was in Miami too. So he steady blowing my phone up. So I knew in the back of my head, I was like, the date is cool, but I know I'm not about to fuck him. Like I'm not. but got drunk at the restaurant and then got drunk at the hookah spot. And then we had went back to his house. And I was on my period. I was coming off my period. I was like, I'm not about to fuck you. I'm on my period. So get back to his house. At this point, I'm very much drunk. Like, I'm thinking I'm just about to go to his house. We're about to drink some more and we're about to chill. So I ended up taking a shower, and then, yeah, like I said, I was drunk. I got finessed. The college boy I didn't get finessed because I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I told the boy, I was like, I'm not trying to fuck. But I ended up fucking him, and the college boy was calling me. So at first I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And then he kept calling me. So I just like, what I do? I turned off my phone. So I in the morning, I acted like my phone had died or something like that.
Did
She had a man and had another man pick her up and did. But that was back in my toxic days. I'm not toxic.
Yeah, this is pre.
Yeah, this is
you know what I mean?
back in the day.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now, did your college boy have your location?
Yeah, he always had my location. That's why I turned off my phone.
That's what turned it off. Okay, because you didn't want the nigga pulling.
Yeah, I didn't want him to pull up, and he had a rental car too. Like, I didn't want him to pull up or anything like that. So that's why I turned off my phone, because he definitely would have pulled up. Like, he pulled up the last time.
Yeah. Okay, so now you wake up in the morning. You already fucked this dude. You leaving. You go see your college boy. How is he reacting? How's he taking this whole thing?
A whole argument. It was crazy. We was arguing on South Beach. It was bad, but you know, we lived together. So
did he start accusing you of cheating immediately, or?
And I was denying it whole time. I kept.
So
denying
he felt
it.
Like you cheated.
Yeah, he was like, I know you did something. I know you did it, and I just kept denying it. Like, I didn't.
Were you crying?
No.
Fake crying? No fake
I
tears.
can't fake cry.
You can't fake cry.
I
okay,
laugh.
okay.
That's why I was like, I'll laugh like
Okay.
so bad.
So were you laughing, saying I didn't do anything?
No, I tried to be as serious as I could.
Okay. So did you think he bought it?
No, he knew I did something,
okay,
but I never like admitted to it or whatever. But eventually, I finally told him I did it when I had caught him cheating. And the crazy thing, I caught him cheating. It was so bad. Like, it was such a bad situation. I had caught him cheating because we had just, like, we lived together. So we had smoked, just got done having sex. Like, so we had sex, and then I had went to sleep. I was about to go to sleep, but I was still up or whatever. So he was like, I'm about to go serve these people, because he used to sell little drugs on the side. So I was like, okay. So he had got set up before. So he was taking so long. So I'm like, oh my God, I think this thing got set up. Like, OMG, why are you taking so long? He wasn't answering my texts, answering my calls, but we have each other's location. So I pull up to his location and I see police lights. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I hope he's okay. Because I told you I thought he got set up. Mm-hmm. I walk up to this motherfucker's car. This nigga is in handcuffs. And then a regular looking girl was in handcuffs too next to him. So I'm like, so-and-so, what's going on? Who is this random girl? And he would not say anything. And I'm like, why the fuck you not talking? So the police thought I was about to run up on the girl, but I'm not worried about the girl because the girl doesn't owe me no loyalty. Like, you don't know me. Like you don't know that I'm his girlfriend or whatever. Mm-hmm. So whole time, like, when I had seen that, like, he's still at the scene. He was like, Alexa. I was like, who is this girl? Like, who is she? He still wasn't saying anything. Like, he was just saying my name, like, Alexis. I'm like, stop saying my name to get the fuck. So I'm just like, you still not about to come.
You don't even give a fuck that he's getting arrested.
You like, yeah, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I left the scene. I was like, I don't give a fuck if he does get arrested. So I went back to our crib. I locked him out. But what happened? I had took everything out of my room. Like, I was packing my shit to go, but I was like, it's late. I'm gonna just stay here tonight. So we had talked it out. He had lied about the whole thing, saying like, oh, it wasn't. Like, he was saying that the girl was for this other boy he was about to serve, like a whole bunch of lies. But then look, when the boy had moved to back to Cali or whatever, I had posted all of our pictures like, oh, I'm going to miss you, da-da-da.
Your college boy.
Yeah.
He didn't move. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I had posted all of our pictures, the same girl that was with him when he got arrested was like, oh, I didn't know I was following you the whole time. And then she was like, we've been fucking. We fucked raw. Like, all of that. Like, she sent me receipts and everything. Like, that shit was crazy. So Then after I found out all that, I was like, oh, just to let you know, I fucked somebody in Miami.
This is payback.
Yeah, payback, bitch. But it was really payback for me.
Yeah,
but he didn't even have to go that hard. Like, that was real fucked up what he did.
But so it seems like he had an affair though.
He had an affair. The girl said they fucked raw. He said it was like a one night thing.
But the girl said it wasn't.
Yeah, the girl said they fucked like a lot raw at that. And I feel like you playing with my health at that point.
Did the girl show you proof like they were fucking?
She didn't show me proof that they were fucking, but she showed me proof that like he was pulling up on her multiple times to smoke her out and shit like that, you know?
So yeah, we about to wrap this up. You know, this has been very dope. Like I said, it's dope that you've been honest, and you know you share some really dope ass stories. Like
I feel like I've been talking so much.
No, I love these stories. You know, I live for these stories. You know, because I love women who are confident within themselves.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like we live in an era right now where you could tell your story.
You can.
You should be able to, like, fucking 6ix9ine is out and he's like, I ratted.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're stopping anybody from being themselves. So yeah, let's take another shot.
Let's take another shot. I have a few questions to ask you if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay. Always, let's take our shots first. So my first question is, what was your worst cheating experience?
My worst what?
Cheating experience.
Oh, so now you asking me questions.
I'm asking you questions, sir.
All right. So I've never been in a relationship.
Never.
So me personally, I have never cheated.
You've never had a girlfriend?
Never had a girlfriend. But I have been with somebody else's girlfriend and wife.
So the stuff in your bathroom isn't a girl's?
What stuff?
It's like smell goods that look like girls smell good.
Smell goods?
Oh, I thought it was a girl's.
Nah, it's like I have stuff in there that girls can use when they come here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a pink towel and shit.
Yeah,
you know
like I thought it was a girl's.
You know, that's just for girls when they come, they can feel comfortable. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just, you know, and because I have a podcast, you know, I usually have a lot of women come in here, so I try to accommodate. But okay, so boom, I met this woman at a carnival in Brazil.
Ooh.
And when I met her at the carnival, I don't know what it was, but I was like, I need her. You know? So me and my boys, we approached her, we started talking to her and her homegirls. And then off the rip, she was like, I got a husband. She didn't even say I got a man. She like, I got a husband. And I don't know why, but I didn't give a fuck. And I was younger too, you know, so I just didn't give a fuck. Got her number. Carnival's over. A couple weeks later, I hit her up, you know. We talking, we conversing, you know what I'm saying? And then she's, you know, she's still like a little standoffish because she got a man, you know.
Yeah.
And one day, I just hit her up out of nowhere, and I was like, yo, I can't stop thinking about you. And I don't know what that did to her, but she was like, all right, I gotta come see you right now. And
she flew out?
No.
You were still in Brazil?
I was still in Brazil.
Okay.
I was still in Brazil at that time. She came over. It was raining too. You know, came over, and you know, in hindsight, she needed that emotional connection because her husband wasn't giving her that. Okay. You know, and the text that I sent her, it was at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So she came over. We fucked. And it's like, oh, okay, now this is about to be a thing. So now, and she had money too, so she started.
What did she do?
All right, so a lot of Brazilian women, they're pretty. So they have European men and American men.
So they're like sex workers?
No. Like European men, American men go over to Brazil and marry them. There are a lot of sex workers, but this is like a whole different ball game. Like some of these women get married and they get sent to like Europe and America. You know what I mean? A lot of old dudes retire and they go to Brazil to retire too. So then they fuck with young Brazilian girls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So in her case, she was with a dude from England.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the dude got money, so she don't have to pay for nothing. You know, dude give her allowance and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Allowance.
And they have a kid together, a son. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she would get the motel, and we would go in there and have sex and shit, and then we would talk about her son, and then the husband, and it's like, so basically the nigga at some point wasn't giving her no attention, and he was just working. But he's paying the bills. She got a place to stay. Her kid is good. Her kid got school, everything, you know. But she was not having that, like, sexual connection no more with the dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, and she was older than me. So me, the young boy, I'm feeling that spot, you know. But then she started catching feelings, you know. And
how long were you in Brazil?
3 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was. So I've been to a lot of carnivals, like crazy carnivals. So I loved it. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I need to go to Trinidad because
that's where it originates from.
Yeah, people keep saying it's better out there in Trinidad. I'm like, I gotta see this shit, like, you know. But yeah, so like me and her stopped fucking around with each other because she got upset because she was like, you only hit me up to fuck. I was like, yo, nigga, you have a husband. Like,
yeah, I can't really take you seriously.
I'm supposed to be the side nigga. You can't expect the side nigga to feel the emotional connection aspect. You know, that's supposed to be the husband. I'm supposed to just be dick. So that was one cheating experience, you know, that I had. Another one, let's go way back to college. This was the first time I was like, yo, women are just as conniving as men.
They are very sneaky.
Because I used to always think, I don't know why, if it's because I grew up in the church or whatever, but I used to always think women were saints. And I was in college. This girl, Puerto Rican girl, she transferred to the school, and, you know, we started kicking it. Went to her crib. We was like kicking it. She was on top of me. We was making out. She gets a phone call. Now, she just transferred to the school, and we know about her boyfriend, like, you know, like the nigga is like a crazy dude, you know what I'm saying, that she's trying to get rid of, because he's like a hood nigga that not trying to do nothing, and she's trying to go to college, you know what I'm saying. So everybody's telling, yo, you gotta leave that nigga alone, like, you in college now, stop fucking with the nigga. But she's still kind of attached to the dude and whatnot, right? So the nigga calls, she's on top of me, and the nigga's like, what you doing? She's like, I'm doing psychology homework. And I'm like, what? Yo, this bitch is a fucking liar. And the nigga's like, oh yeah, like, you know, he started like interrogating, asking questions and shit.
What?
And she's like answering all the questions. And I'm like, and it's like in real time. So I'm like, yo, how you such a good liar? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she's a psychology major, right?
Nah.
Oh, she wasn't? Okay.
Like, I can't remember what major she was, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like 2011. You know, so maybe she was, I don't remember. But anyway, she was like answering the niggas' questions, you know, so it's like I feel like I lost my innocence right there, like, oh shit, nah, like,
women be on some shit,
you know. And then also I studied abroad in Italy as well.
Yes, we love an educated black man.
Oh yeah. Like, I've been around the world. So in Italy also, a lot of, you know, as soon as first we got to Italy, boom, everybody's talking about, I got a man, I got a girl, I got a this. It's like first week, we introducing ourselves, like, yeah, I've been with my man for like 3 years, I've been with my girl for 3 years. 2 weeks later, everybody fucking. You know, because we abroad, like, you know, your significant others back home. So I think all of that plays a role in why I'm still single to this day, because I started traveling the world when I was like 19. You know what I mean? First place I went to was Cape Verde. And then after that was Italy. Then I went to Peru. I traveled all around Europe. So it's like all of that is just like, I was like, yo, I can't be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I was too spoiled. Like, I was in Europe and a girl would just fuck me because I'm black.
Yeah.
At that time, it was a good
white?
thing. Yeah.
You like white girls?
Nah. I fuck with black women.
But you fucked the white girl though, right?
Yeah, so like I'm just fucking her. Like, what you mean? Like, you know, like I ain't wiping her.
Shit.
What you mean? Like, I'm not like.
Not for you.
You know, it's just pussy. Like, niggas think differently. Like,
yeah, no.
Like, I don't have, like, there's girls I fucked that I would never see again, and I don't have no connections with them at all. And even if I saw them today, it's like, all right, what's up?
Yeah.
You know, like niggas
That's
can
how
do
it
that.
be. Somebody said 100.
You
He
know what I mean?
said, that happened to me before.
But at that time, when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
like me being in Europe and white girls wanted to fuck me because I'm black, it was a good thing for me. I was like, yeah. But now I'm like, damn, I was a fetish. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm like, damn, I was probably like a sex toy for these chicks.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
let me fuck a black guy.
right? I was the one getting fucked. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I thought I was doing a fucking.
Yeah, no,
but it's
they
like,
fucked you.
They fucked me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't even know if she spotted you in the club 30 minutes before y'all started talking. You know what I'm saying? She probably moved her way, got closer to you, and then smiled at you. Then you started talking to her, and then you think a lot of times niggas think they bagging chicks, but they don't even know they was the one that got bagged. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I never cheated, but like, you know, I fucked somebody's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I don't want to do that. Because
I'm
older now, and I don't know, for some reason I just believe in karma when it comes to fucking somebody's chick, man.
Really?
Just because I still feel bad fucking somebody's wife.
Yeah.
Because I be thinking like, how is that gonna come back?
Yeah,
to
that
me?
happened to me before. That was with the sugar daddy I was telling you about. I didn't know he had a wife and kids until like our third time.
Which one, the Thorn dude?
No, I didn't have sex with him.
The 40,
But like the
40.
actual sugar daddy, yeah.
Okay.
He had like kids that were older than me, and he had a whole wife. But I didn't know he had a wife until after like the third time I was doing it. But I was just like, that don't got nothing to do with me. Like that's between y'all vows. But at the end of the day, that's karma. Like you're gonna have a husband one day, and how would you feel if a young girl was like?
I literally think about that. Like I really be like, if somebody fucks my wife, I know why.
Yeah,
like
that's
I can't be mad. You know what I mean?
That's OD.
And so that kind of makes me scared. I don't know how I can ask for forgiveness from God, like, but I think I probably should do something. You know, like
something.
You know, but I think I'm okay if she went and fucked some other nigga. Then that means that's who she is. If you get what I'm saying. Like me and her was not like nothing special. She doesn't give a fuck about her husband.
I get it.
You know, then I shouldn't get no karma because she's the one that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like,
and if you didn't know either, it's like that.
I did know.
You did know.
I did know. Both times that I had sex with somebody's wife, I did know, but I was young and I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like it was like a pride. It's like you can tell your homies like, and they're like, damn, bro, for real, like you did that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, but now it's like nah, because getting older, I realized that like people actually be hurt, you know?
Yeah, people have feelings.
People be hurt, and it's like I seen my boy get his heart broken by a girl, and it did it for me. Like, oh, it's real.
So you know the situation I was telling you about today, like with the boy telling
about the video.
Yeah. Okay. So the homie was actually hurt. But I understand why the homie was hurt. But at the end of the day, I don't understand why the homie was hurt because we was never together. So, do you think I should feel bad for... I don't feel like I should feel bad for... Yeah, right?
All right, you should... Like, you said you really didn't know that they were homies.
I swear.
And that's God honest truth.
The God honest truth.
So then
how
you
am I
shouldn't feel
supposed
bad.
to know that?
Yeah. Like, that nigga is just in his feelings, and he is going to get over it. You know what I mean? One thing I know is... knowing niggas, he's not gonna believe you that you.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't believe me. He thinks I'm a liar or something.
Yeah, because homie has to. The dude has to now defend himself and saying, "Yeah, we did fuck raw."
Yeah.
Because if he says I was just joking, he looks really bad. So he has to keep that story going, which is gonna make you look bad because niggas believe niggas. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't care, but that was crazy. That was wild as fuck.
Yeah.
That made me really feel like, yeah, niggas is bitches. Like,
yeah.
Who does that?
Now that's. I mean, I don't know how normal that is, but that's whack.
That's so whack.
Like lying on your dick is whack as fuck. Like saying you are.
I feel like it's an ego thing for guys, though. I feel like for them that boosts them up. Like,
how does that boost you up, though?
It makes them feel good on the inside. But
no,
that's
it does
lame
not.
As shit.
It does not make you feel. There's no way that should make a nigga feel good. If you didn't, like, the only way you feel good is you actually fucked. So how do you feel good that you didn't fuck and you lying saying you did fuck?
That's lame as fuck.
I think that's a heavy insecurity, and he's probably in competition with his boys.
He is like
So-
they like to compete against each other.
So,
But
yeah.
I don't feel like that's his real friend at all.
Yeah. So now, what's gonna happen, in my opinion, is the nigga, the one that you like, he
He's
ain't
a
going
dub.
nowhere.
He's dub.
No, I don't think he's going anywhere.
No, it's a dub. It's
Yeah?
a dub.
I don't think it is.
It's a dub.
I think over time, here's the thing, he's not gonna take you serious though.
Yeah, and I'm not about to take him seriously either. That's what I'm saying. It's a dub. For both
Oh,
of
okay,
us.
okay. So you're saying it's a dub, like, for anything serious. I was saying, like, it's not a dub, like, y'all can still fuck around and whatever. But you wanted something serious with him.
I didn't want nothing serious with him because I
You
know
like
what type
him, though.
of
You
I
like his
liked. I
nigga.
did like him. I'm not even gonna hold you. I liked
Yeah.
him, but it's dubs.
Yeah.
Gay house.